Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up for now, and then I'll let you go back and explore this website if you want to. That's actually why I made sure each person had their own paper, because I thought if you wanted to go home and maybe even share this really cool website with your parents, you might want to do that. So you can take that paper home, okay? So let's talk about evaluating the online research opportunity. Has anybody heard of a tree octopus before? Okay, some of you think maybe you have. Okay. Did you notice anything interesting about the website or the pictures that you saw? What do you want to share about that?
The interesting about the pictures.
Okay.
Was that to us when we see octopus, they're always in water. Maybe on land in the sand.
Yes.
But they're usually always in water.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that they're out of the water, isn't it?
Yeah. Instead, they're on trees and climbing up it. So it's kind of like maybe like a monkey or like a spider.
Okay, so it's uncharacteristic for the octopus as we know it, right? Okay. Yes, ma'am.
2 pictures actually did make me interested.
Okay.
It says the castrated evening post, and it's a picture of a woman with a tree octopus on her head.
Oh yes, a hat.
And in the one under it, it shows octopuses, devil of the tree's terror. The longest and worst ranges. I don't know why they would call the devils the devil of the tree's terror.
Okay. Yep. So if you read that little part of it, it talks about them ruining the logs for loggers, and so that's actually the question number 4. What industry views a tree octopus as a nuisance? So it's people that were loggers is that profession that they're talking about. Okay. All right. So what do you guys think about the website in general? Have you seen any kind of website that looks like this? Does it look like it's current information? What do you think about that, Autumn?
Well, according to what I've been seeing, it's like been a bit of, because like on the first show, like on the other one, where it shows facts, it's taking like a bit to know about.
Okay, so some of the information seems kind of like really old and some of it's new and it's kind of confusing. Okay, good point. I like that. Okay, so let's look at this next slide. Everybody ready? I want you to turn and look at the screen if your back is to the screen right now. Okay, so we kind of shared this already. So we talked about some things that you wanted to share about the tree octopus. Do you think it would pass the turn test? Autumn was saying she kind of didn't think so because it seems like there's old information mixed with new information. Was the source reliable? Did you search any other online source to verify the information? Did anybody think maybe I might want to verify this? Because I've never heard of this animal. You did. Did anybody actually go to a different website yet and check it?
No.
No, you did? Did you find anything interesting?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I went on, but that's whenever you did.
Okay, so I stopped you right when you were about to investigate. Okay, what do you think?
So I think for octopus that is very unusual and most people have probably never heard of it, this website has a lot of information.
Okay.
So I think that they probably know a lot, but there still could be some things wrong because like Autumn said, there's new stuff or old stuff in here, and so it's like maybe sometimes old stuff can still be true.
True.
But
that's correct.
You just never know.
You just never know if it's really true or not. Okay. What does that say?
Not real.
Not real. It's not real. That's not even a real animal.
What?
They made a whole website just to trick you guys. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yes. So, why do you think I wanted to make sure that we had this lesson? What do you think I wanted you to learn from that? First of all, a tree octopus, that's pretty cool, right? Pretty creative. I've never seen one. Okay, your dad works at a zoo. Has he ever seen one? No, so he's even in the animal profession. Okay, so what do you think, Yesenia? Did y'all hear what she said? Can you say it one more time really loud for me?
Don't believe everything on the internet.
That's exactly right. She said, don't believe everything on the internet, right? Don't believe everything you see and everything you find on the internet. Because you know what? We have some pretty creative people out in this world, don't we? And they're able to post stuff on the internet just like anybody. You know what? And it's not even just the internet. It could maybe even be they could write a book, you know, and you wouldn't know unless you really check your sources, okay? So checking your sources and verifying is very important, okay? So another thing that's really important at your age is that you are searching in a safe way, right? Okay? Websites and the internet, they're awesome. It's like dessert, right? We all love it, okay? And it's great, but also, is it really good to have dessert all the time and to overuse it? No, okay? So you want to make sure that you're choosing wisely. So I'm going to help you choose wisely.
I went in FAQs and
Uh-huh.
it says I am a student and why are my teachers trying to convince me that tree octopuses are not real?
And in
That's
sightings,
funny.
it says note, do not submit AI pictures. Only real images of real tree octopuses will be considered. You will be able to sense AI. Can't draw octopus on screen.
I already found one that's
Interesting. All right,
I
so
looked a
let's.
little more at the
All right, you guys regroup with me. Okay, so it says now, let me teach you about some more reliable online sources, okay? And who trusted just because I'm the one that gave it to you, right? You're like, oh, I trust Miss Fincher. She's not going to steer me wrong. So you believed it because I gave it to you, right? I'm a trusted person, so I'm sorry. But I wanted to make sure that you learned that, okay? So here's some great websites, and we're going to be exploring some of these. We don't have time today. And I borrowed this from a librarian that created this list, and it's really great. So she calls her website and her blog and everything, it's called Literacy in Focus. And she has safe search engines and safe websites that you guys can use to do whatever kind of online searches, things of topics and inquiries that you have in a safe place, and it's going to be reliable information, okay? Raise your hand if you've heard of Wiki. Okay, do we know that we don't trust that? Right? If it says Wiki, anybody can type that in, okay? So that's not really trusted. You always want to check the extensions on the websites. If it says org, O-R-G, or edu, which is for education, those are going to be safe, reliable sources, okay? These types of sites are going to be safe, reliable sources, okay? All right, so do you guys want to take this home and trick your parents?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, I thought you might. That's why I made you a paper, okay?
Already knows it.
All right, okay. Great job, guys.
So why is there a video?